Hi, this is Dreama, and today we are doing a client reading. And as always, I won't be saying the name of the client, but they know who they are, and I know who they are. Now, we're going to be using the Tarot of Dreams, and we're also going to be using a 6-card spread. Now, I've already laid the cards out, actually shuffled them and laid them out before I turned the camera on, just because we only have a certain amount of time on my video before it actually just kind of shuts off by itself. So I want to make sure I have enough time to actually talk about the cards. Now, today's reading is a question reading, but it's a twofold question. Okay, they're kind of related to each other. So what we're going to do is top 3 cards are going to, these ones up here, those are going to represent the first part of the question. The bottom is going to represent the second part of the question. Okay, now the first part of the question, the client wants to know, they have an ex, and they want to know if this person misses them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn over the top 3 cards. Okay, and we'll start here with the 5 of Cups. Now, this is an interesting card, but as you can probably see, it's a lady, and below her are some cups, and above her are some cups. But this card, to me, it's all about loss and a regret and sorrow. So what this tells me is that, yes, this person definitely is missing the client. It was a great loss in their life, okay? It was something that causes them a lot of pain and suffering, okay? Next we have the World. And this is kind of interesting too, because as you can see, the world is a circle. There's a Fool in the center. And to me, what I'm getting from this card is this was a life-changing event for this person. This is something they may not actually admit to anyone else, but because they and the client are no longer together, it was a life-changing event for them. It affected them in a very negative way, okay? But I'm still getting that this is not something that they actually want to, tell others. I'm getting this that they're kind of keeping this all bottled up inside, okay? And then last, we have the Strength card. Now, this is an interesting card because I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a tiger, and around the tiger is a circle chain, okay? And what I'm getting from this card is that because of this loss of this relationship and the life-changing event that it was, this person really has to draw a lot of inner strength to make it through this. And the circle around the tiger tells me that they have encased themselves kind of like in a bubble, so that no one on the outside will be able to actually see just how much they miss that person and how bad they're hurting. So they're trying to hide it. And by doing so, this takes a lot of strength, a whole lot of strength, okay? Now we're going to move on to the second part of the question. And that part of the question, the client wants to know, is this person happy now with where they are in life, okay? Okay, we have the 8 of Coins. And we have the 6 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. Now, this is an interesting card. I'm going to start with the 8 of Coins. Now, this card, to me, when you look at it as though, is this person happy? If you look at the card kind of close, there's a man, and he seems to, his coins below him, and there's actually a coin in his hand. And this card to me is about, it's about helping and gifts and things like that. So what this tells me is that right now, what's going on with this person is they are trying to reach out to others, friends, family, someone, in a positive way. And I believe that a lot of that has to do with trying to cover up their true feelings. But I really get that they're trying to help others and just kind of interact with other people and, do things to make everyone believe that there's nothing wrong. Okay? And then we have the Seven of Swords. Now, this is an interesting card. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but this card is a very busy card. There is a person, they have all these swords, they're holding a lamp, it's in a boat. To me, this card is about secrets. It's about things that are hidden, okay? So what that tells me is that right now this person is hiding things from other people, okay? And because of that, it is making them in an unhappy place, just because they're living a life that truly isn't a true life. It's a hidden life, if that makes sense. So it's not that they're appearing to be happy when they're really not, if that makes sense. Okay, and then we have the Six of Cups. Now this is kind of a different card. If you'll notice, there's cups above and cups below, and there's two faces in the card. Now, this card, actually, it's a little better card than the other two that we've looked at. And the reason I say that is because this card is about patience and memories and things like that. So what I'm getting from this card is that this person right now is having a lot of memories of the past, very nostalgic of the relationship. They're not sharing this with other people, but it is what they are feeling inside at the moment, okay? So overall, I would say that this is not a happy person. And the reason I say that is because they're having to live a life that really isn't an open life. It isn't something that they can actually share with other people, okay? They feel like they have to keep all these feelings bottled up inside of them, okay? So overall, what I'm getting is that, yes, this person does miss the client, but they're trying to hide that. And overall, they're trying to appear happy, but they're not, okay? All right, that does conclude my reading for today, and I do hope that you join me again. Thanks.